response to the recent terror attacks, the government has been concerned to promote British values.
But what are British values? What is it important to defend and why?
I'm here in Dalston in East London to find out what the public, who have never been consulted on the issue, thinks.
The government have been trying to promote British values. Are you aware that they're doing this?
I am aware that they're doing it, yes, but I think I'm only aware because my mum and my sister are both teachers, so I know that they've been told to promote British values in their respective schools. Otherwise, I don't think I'd have any idea.
I'm not clear on when you say British values, what do they mean?
Government's been doing that for years, really trying to promote themselves through these things, but I wasn't aware that it was like an active thing, you know.
What have they been doing to promote British values, exactly?
What do you think some of those British values are?
Brexit.
Stiff upper lip.
No eye contact on the subway, trying not to talk to strangers, or being generally pretty polite.
I guess the obvious ones is democracy, rule of law,
Tolerance.
freedom of speech.
What do you think about those?
I think they're all really important values and something that should be promoted, and I wish everybody the best of luck with promoting them.
Those sound like good values to me.
People have the right idea, thinking that there should be principles like tolerance and freedom of speech and freedom of religion, but I don't think that we should just take them for granted.
Definitely free speech, as long as it's not going to be suppressed by anything. You can't have free speech in this country. They don't allow you to.
I think democracy is a good value, rule of law is a good value.
Yep, tolerance. Free speech is also important, and those two things are kind of can work separately or together.
Probably British values are more about tolerance and letting people get on with their lives, so if they can create a framework for doing that.
In theory, they're good values, whilst the government are trying to encourage freedom of speech and trying to, promote inclusivity and tolerance. At the very same time, by making teachers censor their students in a certain way by checking whether they are susceptible to succumbing to terrorist content and radicalisation, you're actually censoring them and making people censor themselves.
If the government wants to appear serious in promoting these values, they should actually follow them themselves.
I do think that, as citizens, that we need to take responsibility as well. So I do think it's a joint effort.
I think it is a sort of discussion which should be had within the communities.
There needs to be more discussion about it. I don't know if there is at the moment, and unless you look into it, you wouldn't know.